In Boise, as the curtain closes now on the annual music festival known as Treefort that draws thousands to the capital city, a lifelong friendship you have to see is just beginning. Two men who live more than 1,000 miles apart met for the first time today on the main stage at Treefort, and the story of how they got there is inspirational. Our Alex Livingston joins us now live to share that story with us. This is incredible, Alex.
It truly is, Mark, and the friendship really stemmed from tragedy on both sides. On the one hand, you have a Boise man who suffered a huge loss and was really looking for a new purpose, a reason to go on. And on the other hand, you have an Indiana man who was hoping for this last chance at life.
I would like to welcome to the stage Todd and his family.
This emotional meeting on the main stage was only possible because of a simple act and a slogan: swab your cheeks and you can potentially save a life.
It's my personal belief that it is our only job in this life to take care of each other that need it.
When Glenn Thornton swabbed his cheek at this same booth at Treefort back in 2014, he never knew the impact it would have on his own life. 2 years later, after the swab, he lost his 2-year-old son, Errol, in a tragic accident.
My wife and I were grieving the loss of our son.
And as Glenn and his wife were approaching their first Christmas without Errol, he received a call saying he was a match for someone in desperate need. And that call would eventually lead to this, a friendship.
Right when they got done, they stuck the bag of stem cells in a cooler, overnighted it to Todd, and put it in Todd, and now we call each other blood brothers.
Glenn was a closer match for Todd Irwin than his actual blood brothers.
It was not only a match, but it was a very close match, which is imperative to the success of the transplant. I kind of joke around, but it was like the best oil change I've ever had. When I called Glenn and we talked for the first time, I obviously thanked him for saving my life, and he said, "No, you saved my life."
After several dark days for Glenn,
I was having this horrible struggle with a substance abuse problem, and I wanted to get better and be a better dad for my son, and for him to be taken from me, I just felt so ripped off.
He's found a new purpose through the Errol Conrad Thornton Foundation in honor of his son's life.
Please just get on that registry, because it can change your life as a donor, not just as a recipient, but as a donor as well.
To register is simple, and as you can see, it can be truly life-saving. We have a link to how you can donate in this story on KTVB.com, and we also have a link to Glenn Thornton's foundation as well in this story. Mark, back to you.
And we've said so many times, Alex, Treefort is much more than just a music festival. It's saving lives. How about that? All right, Alex Livingston reporting live for us tonight, Al. Thanks.